Hey, my next guest, I'm really excited about this. He is no stranger to the impact that a young life leader can have on his life, and he is an award-winning singer-songwriter. Check this out. He has 9 albums released to date, which have spawned 9 #1 singles. This is unbelievable to me. This is even more unbelievable. Over 200 of his songs have been recorded by other artists, including Jordan Sparks, Cutlass, Sandy Patty. Any Sandy Patty fans in the room? Shine down your light. No? Okay. And maybe my favorite, John Tesh. Hello, John Tesh. But most notably, you might have heard of Scott because he recently won the American Idol songwriting contest with the song This Is My Now. But tonight I've asked Scott to come out and play a song that probably none of us have heard before. I heard him play it at a small concert at a private party recently, and it's a song about how his young life leader changed his life. I went up to him and said, will you please come and play that song for all of us? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my new friend, Mr. Scott Krippayne.
It is, man, it's such a privilege to be here. When I met Josh a few weeks ago and he asked, and I was, in my heart I was like, yeah, I want to come, but I knew I had to go check with my wife first, but if he'd have said there would have been cupcakes, I would have just said, yeah, sure, Katie will understand. But my story, it's so great to hear the stories of God working here tonight, because my story is Young Life. That's my story. I met Jesus through Young Life at a Young Life camp up in Malibu in 1987, and I went to Young Life for, because I thought there was a girl that I had a crush on, was at club, and so I went for that reason, and God had different things in store. So it was the difference that the leaders made of just watching the way they cared about us as students, what we were going through, just loving us where we were at, the good, the bad, the ugly, and just loving on us where we were as students. And they made a huge impact on my life, and I just noticed something different about them, as you heard earlier tonight, of going, man, there's just something different. And I later knew that to be Jesus. So this song is dedicated to those guys that made a difference in mine, and to you as well. It's called You Changed the World. It's the way you've always been, and I guess you'll always be, simply loving anyone who comes within your reach. And I can't help but think about it every now and then, and wonder if you even know about that moment when you changed the world in a mighty way. You may not recall it, but I won't forget that day when the love of God inspired you to show me I could find the truth in one who gave his life so I could be free. You may not think you changed the world, but you sure changed the world for me. It's a miracle to me how the Father sends our way the right ones at the right time with the right words to say. I want to work in others' lives the way you worked in mine, and take the words I took to heart, to one heart at a time. 'Cause you changed the world in a mighty way. You may not recall it, but I won't forget the day when the love of God inspired you. Show me I could find the truth in one who gave his life so I could be free. You may not think you changed the world, but you sure changed the world for me. When the need is you wonder if you really make a difference, remember you changed the world in a mighty way. You may not recall it, but I won't forget that day when the love of God inspired you. Show me I could find the truth in one who gave his life so I could be free. You may not think you changed the world, but you sure changed the world for me. You may not think you changed the world, but you sure changed the world.